I want to exercise, but I don't want to put in too much effort. Is there a trick to it? Actually, there is. There are a few special energy-saving switches in your body if you use them. Things get a lot easier. The first one is your body's center of gravity, which is just a little below your belly button. It's the spot that gravity loves to pull on the most. Whether you can stand steadily or get tired when you move, all of that depends on it. For example, when you're out for a walk and it feels like you're trudging along carrying a heavy sack, getting more and more out of breath, that's actually because your pelvis is tilted forward, sticking out like a little hill. Your center of gravity shifts forward and starts to fall ahead, so your knees and lower back are working overtime behind you, desperately trying to pull your pelvis back. How could that not be exhausting? So what should you do? Whenever you walk, just silently remind yourself, my belly button is resisting the earth, searching for the feeling of reaching for the sky. This way, you can pull your center of gravity back to its proper base. After just a few days, your steps will start to feel lighter, and your waist and knees will finally get a break from all that extra work. Second, the joint center. This is the axis that allows your bones to rotate. For example, when it comes to shoulder movement, it all depends on whether the axis of the shoulder joint is properly aligned. When you feel like lifting your arm is as hard as prying open a rusty iron gate, and there's a strong, aching soreness, it's actually because you're hunching your chest as you raise your arm, twisting the axis of your shoulder joint out of alignment. At this point, no matter how hard you try, it feels like there's a stone stuck in the mechanism. You simply can't exert any strength, and the more you try, the more exhausted you become. But as long as you find the center of the joint, relax your shoulder, and imagine your arm slowly rotating around this axis. Hey, you don't have to force it, your arm will easily lift above your head. In other words, as long as the axis is aligned, your shoulder can gracefully perform ballet movements. Third, connect the mind and intention. This refers to the bone and flesh between two joints. For example, the forearm is between the wrist and the elbow, and the center point of the forearm is the connection of mind and intention. Once you find it, your movements will be both stable and effortless. If you miss it, it's like dragging a misaligned heavy object. It's tiring, and you're more likely to get injured. For example, if you find that your calves get stiff and your ankles feel sore after running for a while, it could be because the connection of mind and intention in your calf has shifted off center. Originally, the strength of this connection should be above the calf muscle, but if you run on your toes and your heels don't touch the ground, that point slips down to your ankle. The calf muscles not only have to generate the force to move your leg forward, but also have to pull back the strength that is shifted down to the ankle. It's like doing two jobs at once, so of course they'll feel very tired and sore. The solution is very simple. Once you've found the connection point in your calf just a little above the middle of your calflet, it engages slightly, and when you run, gently land on your heel first. At this point, the force from your calf flows smoothly, your ankle doesn't feel sore anymore, and running becomes very light and effortless.